We each have a different version of reality. We each have a different perception, which is our emotional interpretation of what's happening, our perspective, which is depending on the subject that we're observing. And we each have this reality that we've created. And we choose whether to be open to accepting new relationships within that reality, or whether we continue to have blockages through our conditioning. Hi, I'm Holly, and I'm sharing a part of my journey to bring courage and inspire you on yours. And the past 4 years has been an extreme journey for me. Everything has shifted, my perspective, my perception of things, on how things work, how I incorporate people into my life. And I thought, which is an illusion, thinking is an illusion. So I thought that I wanted a particular way of life. And I found that, and I was like, that's not what I want. And so this is how we can get in our own way. And it's usually us forcing what we think we want rather than allowing the flow of life to guide us. And I notice people around me with a different version of reality. And when you allow those people to become super, super close with you, they can alter your version of reality. When you're not standing on your solid foundation, the views and perspectives of those around you can shift your reality. That may be in a good way, usually it's not. And I know so many guys who go to all the wrong people for advice. They go to those who are jealous and envious of their life, who are jealous and envious of maybe their girlfriend, or maybe the career they have, or maybe their looks. And these guys will go even to siblings. They can go to their siblings and ask for advice. And you're not always going to get what you should be hearing. You can miss out on so many gifts in your life, gifts from the divine creator, by trusting all the wrong people. And whatever you listen to helps to program you. So when you are in that, accepting those people into your life and allowing them to guide you rather than your internal guiding system, you can all of a sudden think that you've been doing the wrong things, that you've been living the wrong way. And when you start to trust others rather than trusting yourself, you'll end up in this space of confusion. Because all of a sudden you're in this space and you're like, how did I even get here? And it's like, oh yeah, my sister told me to do this. My buddy told me that she's no good for me. This, that, and the other. And then you sit back and you look and you're like, but I was really happy in that career. Like now I'm sitting here shoveling shit. You know, just a metaphor. And then you lower your vibration into this space of regret and grief and this like, oh my God, like why did I trust them? Why did I listen to them? Like, I was happy. And then you start to realize that they aren't really there for your highest and greatest good, or the highest and greatest good of those around you. And then you start to see that they've really been wearing a mask. And you've allowed these gifts to flow out of your life. And then you start to wonder, could I ever get that back? Will I ever be in a space again where I felt that love, where I felt that peace, where I felt that joy? Will I be able to ever... It's basically like chasing the dragon. Now you're in this space where you're like, I almost had everything I wanted. And I was made to believe that they were the ones wearing the mask. I was made to believe that I deserved better, that I could find better, that the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. No, it's like, no, the grass is greener where you water it. Where you plant those seeds, that all your desires will be met. You planted those seeds. You started to trickle out a little bit of sprinkle of water. And then you thought, no, this grass is never going to grow. It's already been mowed down and trampled over, and now there's pine cones everywhere and cedar pieces, and I don't think the grass will ever grow here. So you go and you envy your neighbor's fence, on your neighbor's side of the fence. And you're like, well, I don't know, maybe they're doing something right and they're doing something that I should be doing. So then you go and you buy a new plot of land and you start to plant more seeds. And then you totally neglect the seeds that you originally started for yourself, simply because of what your neighbor was doing, simply because of what your sibling told you that you should be doing, what your buddy told you that, no, that's not good enough. You can get better. Trust me, you can get so much better. And then you go and you plant those seeds, and it's like, well, those were dollar store seeds. Those are the cheap seeds. Those aren't growing how they're supposed to grow. They're growing brown grass. They're growing ragweed. I'm allergic to ragweed. Why did I trust my buddy? He said I should get these seeds. These are the lowest quality seeds ever. Those are the seeds I just planted and watered. Are you in control of your reality? Or are you letting someone else control it for you? Mwah. Bliss to each and every one of you.